Temperature is cooling down, but with only 2 weeks remaining in NFL season, the playoff chase is heating up. Our Julie Buehler is live now with today's highlights. Julie.
That's right, Angela. You know, heading into this week's action, only 3 teams had playoff bids secured, and we saw tonight why the Arizona Cardinals were one of them. But before today, 25 of the NFL's 32 teams still had a shot at a playoff bid. And while only 6 spots remain open as of tonight, the bigger concern for San Diego fans is whether their home stadium will close down.
Sure, it was only the 4th win of the season, but the Swiss Army knife for the Chargers offense, Danny Woodhead, he scored 4 touchdowns in a big win over the Miami Dolphins. And it was the last home game for the Chargers. They'll find out if the NFL approves their bid to move to Los Angeles in January, and we'll find out if this was the last NFL game in San Diego. Raider fans will officially need to pack away playoff hopes for next year. The Packers took the afternoon win 30-20 and clinched their playoff bid. But the bright side of the black hole is rookie receiver Amari Cooper. He became the first rookie to reach 1,000 yards receiving in franchise history. This team has a lot to look forward to, and they also find out if they'll be playing in Los Angeles come January. Meanwhile, across the bay, the 49ers fell to the Bengals 24-14. The team celebrated their 2 Super Bowl wins over Cincinnati at halftime. But thanks to this win, it's the Bengals that can celebrate their trip to the postseason this year. And the Seattle Seahawks, they're in. They've won 5 straight and also clinched their playoff bid with a 30-13 win over the Cleveland Browns. The defending NFC champs struggled early in the season, but thanks to Russell Wilson's 5th straight game with at least 3 touchdowns and no interceptions, this team is peaking at the perfect time. And the timing couldn't be better for the Kansas City Chiefs. Their offense is humming, their defense is surging, and they get the road win, beating the Baltimore Ravens 34-14. The Chiefs became the first team in NFL history to enjoy an 8-game winning streak after suffering through a 5-game losing streak. But that's the nature of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Resiliency wins the day. As illustrated by the Carolina Panthers, they remain the best team in the NFL in a highly entertaining game in New York against a surging Giants team. The Panthers built a comfortable 35-7 lead behind 5 touchdowns from soon-to-be MVP Cam Newton. But 2-time Super Bowl winning quarterback Eli Manning rallied his team and tied the game at 35 in the 4th quarter. But a 43-yard field goal as time expired kept the clock ticking on the Panthers' perfect season. 38-35, the final. The Denver Broncos, meanwhile, they were not as resilient in the face of a Steelers comeback. Pittsburgh scored 24 unanswered points in the second half to beat the Broncos 34-27, and Denver missed out on clinching their playoff bid in the loss.
That's right. Now 4 teams are guaranteed postseason bids in the NFC, while only 2 have clinched in the AFC, and that means in all, only 6 of the 12 playoff spots are locked up. With 2 weeks remaining, there's so much yet to be decided. But one thing is sure, this season has provided to be phenomenal entertainment. Angela, back to you.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Julie.